What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and today I'm just chilling right now. I am sitting right outside of the Washington, D.C. area. Just made a delivery this morning, and I'm currently on a break right now and had absolutely no hours left today to run, so I'm kind of waiting until the morning when I recoup my hours so that I can go and pick up another load and get my week started. So I thought I would make a video here since I don't really have much to do today. I figured I'd make a video kind of speaking to people who are stuck in a situation where they don't really know what to do with their life. They don't really know what the next stage of their life is going to be, and maybe I can talk with you about how to kind of get over that fear of doing something new. But first, before I get into the content in the video, please like the video, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned till the end of this video, and check out some of my other videos at the end of this one that will be recommended. They will pop up on the screen right at the end of the video. So by the way, if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you for clicking on the video, and I hope you like the content. So let me get right into it. Like, I'm in truck driving, but I make a lot of different content, not just truck driving content. I talk about personal finance, motivation, just all different kinds of things. I talk about what's going on in my life, how I view certain situations and certain aspects of life. So that's going to be one of these videos. Now, I'm going to kind of use trucking as like an example of the path I chose on how to go from being broken and having really no path to where I'm at now. And I know a lot of people, in fact most people, get stuck in life. They really don't find their true path. They really don't find that vehicle that is like the right vehicle for them. You know, I'm in trucking right now, but really this career path, this field is not for everybody. Like, there's many different things people can do. We're not all cut out to do the exact same thing. So your path is different than my path. So we've got to just find our lane and stick to it, right? So, you know, I found trucking. Why did I like trucking? Because I like to travel. I don't like to do the same exact thing every day. I like to be out and about, and I don't want to be stuck in an office. I don't want to be stuck in a warehouse. I don't want to be dealing with the same routine every single day. That's what I like about trucking. I also like the business side of trucking. I like the money you can make. I like the financial opportunity that trucking does provide somebody if they do it right. Now, if you're somebody that's just stuck in a situation and maybe you're not in trucking, maybe you're thinking about just a career change. Well, one thing I learned was, in order to make a career change, in order to get on the path to success, you first have to change what you think about, who you are inside. You have to change that. Like, you got to quit looking at the world as, oh, the game is rigged, right? The little man can't get ahead. You got to quit looking at, oh, I'm not smart enough, I don't have enough talent. All those things are just like self-fulfilling prophecies that you're going to fulfill those things, because like whatever you say you can do, you can do. Whatever you tell yourself you can't do, you can't do, basically. Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy when you put yourself down to yourself, right? So you first have to get over the negative thoughts that you have. Well, how do you get over that? Like, one thing I know, just from experience, is like waiting to make a move. Thinking too much actually builds up that anxiety, and that's why most people never make a change, because they're thinking too much about what they want to do, where they want to go. They have all these different things in mind, but they just don't pick something and stick to it and get focused on one thing. Like, that's what I've learned. I waited way too long to get into trucking. Before I started trucking school, I was researching trucking like a year and a half before I even committed to doing it. I waited way too long. I wish I would have just saw the opportunity, did my research, and made the move, right? I really wish I would have done that. And I would have been way further ahead from where I'm at now. Like, it all played out the way it was supposed to. I mean, I'm doing well now, but I wish I would have made this choice a lot sooner to commit to this, because I know that this was the path for me. And so I just kind of want to share this video with anybody who's struggling with, like, hey, I'm at rock bottom. Like, I feel like a loser. I'm not really doing much. All I'm doing is drinking. All I'm doing is smoking. All I'm doing is hanging out. I'm not really amounting to anything. Well, first and foremost, you got to get clean. You got to quit doing those things, right? Like, if you want to be successful, if you want to be productive, if you want to get on the path to success, you have to quit doing those negative things, those harmful things, right? You just can't waste your time with those things, right? Instead of watching TV, you should be reading a book, taking a class, educating yourself. Instead of eating bad food, you should be eating good food. Instead of sitting down watching Netflix, watching TV, like, go to the gym 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Like, I don't know, like, just think of all the bad things. Like, what I did was I got a paper and I put across down the middle of the paper, and on one side bad habits, one side good habits, and I wrote down all my bad habits, all the things we know are counterproductive. They're not productive at all, right? I wrote all those down on one side of the paper, and then on the other side of the paper I wrote down all the things that are good for somebody to do, that are productive, right? And I found out that a lot of times you don't really have to quit the bad habits and just quit them. You have to replace the bad habits with the good habits. And that's how you make a change, right? Like procrastinating, like I did, right? I procrastinated before I committed to the trucking business. I procrastinated. I found out about trucking. I started reading about trucking. I knew it was a great opportunity just based on the research that I did, but I didn't commit to it because I was afraid of something. I don't even really know what I was afraid of. The fear of the unknown, basically, is what it is. It's that anxiety that builds up when you wait too long to commit to something. Anxiety builds up because you're thinking about all the things that could go wrong and all that, right? That's what I was doing. So I learned a lesson. Like, when you figure out something that you're interested in, like, whenever you find out about that, whenever you know that it could be a good opportunity, you're gonna have doubts, but eventually you just got to commit to it. And honestly, you have to learn, and this is what I know. Whenever you figure out what it is you want to do, the path you want to go on, you got to take time out of the equation of making your decisions. One thing I have learned too is that hold on a minute. One thing I have learned too is that when you take time out of making your decisions, when you're decisive, successful people are decisive. I've learned that. Like, you have to make decisions quick. You can't think about it too much, because if you do, like I said, the anxiety will build up and you'll end up going into a shell and not actually doing what you need to do. That is what I did. So my experience has been, hey, I waited too long and I missed out on about a year of progress because I waited too long to commit. So from now on, like, whenever I figure out I want to do something, whenever I think about doing something, if it's worth it long term, then I got to quit wasting time and I just need to do it and commit. So if you're that person that's just sitting around, waiting, wasting time, contemplating, thinking, procrastinating, whatever, you got to quit thinking. That's what you got to do. Like, just quit thinking. If you want to get into trucking, I mean, if you're thinking about getting into trucking, quit thinking about all the things that could go wrong. Quit thinking about the time away from home. Quit thinking about all that. Why don't you start thinking about the positive things? I think a lot of people need to start doing that if they want to get ahead, honestly. Like I know that to be true now. Like, if I waited another year when I did, like, after I did commit, I would be 2 years behind. You see what I'm saying? Like, I may have never started. I may have done something else and never really got on the path I wanted to go down. So if you're excited about something, if you're thinking about something that you want to do, just commit to it. Just do it. Sign up for the class. Sign up for the course. Whatever you have to do to get on that path you want to go down, you have to do it. You got to take time out of the equation of making a decision, and you just have to commit and you have to do it. Like, I just wanted to share a video like this because honestly, my channel is all about motivation. It's all about, like I said, my life, what I do, trucking, personal finance, like people thinking about what I'm saying and applying it to their life. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to talk to like-minded people. I want to talk to people, maybe motivate people, maybe get them to think about something that they never thought of before. That's really the goal of this channel, is to just reach out and network with people. So anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video. Got kind of bored just sitting here at a rest area outside of Washington, D.C., and had nothing else to do. So I figured I would make a video for my channel. And like I said, if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more content like this in the future. God bless. Have a great day. Peace out.